You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers, and now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention why the Steel Garrote attacked my fucking home. Exactly. They claim to bring peace and order, but at what cost? We were lucky this time. My people will be on high alert, but that doesn't mean we're safe. The Steel Garrote are hunting anyone who doesn't conform to their vision of the living lands. Our freedom is on the line.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Deathguard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn? That's good to hear. We'll find allies in Shatterscarp, if it's anything like I remember. Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rowettians, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back changed. That's what I'm afraid of.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt. Town full of survivors. Anyone who decides to stake out a life in Shatterscarp isn't someone you want to mess with. Good enough people, though. And generally less likely to rob you or bore you to sleep than other places we've been.
Everything we learned in Nakutadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth, or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge. Yardsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yardsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try. This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada.
Castell. Castell. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything? What? No. They must have confused me with someone else. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Nakutadek, but I'll take it over nothing. Good thinking.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yardsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise. Stop. You're aggravating my ulcer.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it. Not a bit. For all I know, it's long gone anyway.
Better to keep moving forward, Kai. What's lost is lost.
Get some rest. Sleep, I wanted to say, for all of its imperfections, Fior Messiverno deserves a second chance. Thanks to you, it has one. I won't forget it. Not before we answer to her. Just to be safe, we should remain vigilant. Sleep in shifts. Look after each other. Rest while you can. Our enemies are organized, but so are we. I'm glad I had the opportunity to catch up with Liviana. She's doing well for herself. My mother had many friends, but Liviana was one of the few who truly believed in her. They were in love. He would have followed her off a cliff. In many ways he did. Liviana helped design the phantasmal focus. The interlocking rings were her personal touch. She didn't stay long after the accident. Maybe she took it hard. I don't know. It's possible, but ultimately none of my business. What happened was an accident. She owes me nothing. Out of respect for her, I'm happy to leave it at that. Or, if not happy, content. She thought I should abandon my family's work. Find another way to grieve. But the Castel does not give up that easily. No matter the cost. Anyway. Pleasant dreams.
We smell death here.
Listen to me, look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm just dizzy.
That last pipe gouged a hole through our ranks. How many did you lose?
Too many. Not even counting the ones we had to put down because they turned into dreamthralls.
I had to put down 3 good men myself. Telling their family. That was worse.
Another Adiran, Kutabao.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
Dreamthralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dreamthralls.
No, but most are. Our troops haven't been spared, and more are falling ill.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dreamthralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
I doubt you're particularly needed in Thirdborn, of all places.
I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't recognize the name.
Of course, that strange Orlan scholar. She came through not too long ago. Should be in town by now. Before you go, Envoy, Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
Good luck, Envoy. Gods protect you.
Don't know how many of our own were lost. Upwards of 20 at least.
Never should have come here.
There's no going home after this. Not really.
Move along, envoy.
God, I hate this posting.
At least the shack stopped smouldering. Why any of our people settle here by their own will, I don't know.
Fools.
Sure, Captain says a broken lantern killed them. That it was just an accident.
Bloodborne a bit. Ah, welcome to the shit, envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dreamthralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Oh, dreamthrall spiders.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. At least dream scourge people don't eat their kill. If it please you, sounds like they need all the help they can get.
You there! Please!
Help us! We need help!
Darren! Please! We need help!
Our parents,
We were out finding food, but when we came back, they changed.
they attacked us, tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
You'll be taken care of, I promise. Just don't look back.
They're going to kill them!
Shh. It'll be okay, Tamamu. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No, no. Mother.
Please. Try to make it fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rite.
Eyes sharp. Dreamthralls ahead. You take lead.
Invaders in the garden.
Been stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
Bravo!
Hard to believe it's been 6 years since I saw this place.
Stranded between the Adiran army and a desert of dreamthralls. How long till they fix this godforsaken platform?
We took you in when the dreamthralls swarmed. We weren't bad company, were we?
That's neither here nor there. I just don't want to get killed. I don't like being stuck out here. I don't know when the dreamthralls are going to attack.
If you could help with the lift, I'd owe you a lot. This Orlin won't shut up.
Lead the way. How long must the living land suffer?
That's one for us.
We've got company!
This one's mine.
New leaves in the oasis. Why did you cut them down?
The branch breaks.
Wasps!
On mark!
Give me a second.
Sailors, soldiers, fisherfolk.
I wish I could help them, but the Dream Scourge won't allow it.
Sink! Hey! Over here!
going in, aren't we? What am I saying? Of course we are.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're being watched? Oh. Bet that was part of something once.
Did you see the 100 visions too? Were you also called by he who sees and isn't seen? Yet you were drawn here, despite the heat and the encroaching plague. Something is whispering to you. One wonders if it's my god or yours. Does your god ever toy with you? Mine taunts their chosen with nonsense. A shrine, one of a great many. Each god has several of their own. I had a dream a few weeks ago of, well, some say you can hear the gods whispering in these totems. I've tried. It hasn't worked. It's a wonder any of us are still sane, really, between our gods and this plague. And I'd be happy to give it to you, as long as you humor my request. Ah, that's perfect. Here comes my request. Tell me if you feel like you're in control still. That's all I want. Tell me if you possess autonomy and choice. Truly. I suppose as long as your purpose is aligned, it'll all be fine. Normally I wouldn't mind passing time, trading nonsense, but I've things to do here. So, take this and go. You'll be fine. Just try not to think too much of your place in the world.
I'll wager those artifacts you found fit together somehow. Let's have a closer look at camp.
as the depths.
Stay! Come and get me!
Hold on.
I'm sick! Hey! Over here!
Nothing like a win with a good team. Next one's mine.
I was worried for a second.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got. I'm sick.
Hey, stay back. This is our rock. You want a vantage point? Find something else. Staying safe? Helak said the problem with Thirdborn is it doesn't give us a clear view of all the threats. Helak hasn't steered us wrong before. He said we'll be safe as long as we're here. So we're staying until the plague ends, or until Helak tells us to leave. We're not fools. We've provisioned for ourselves. Go away. For all I know, you're a new type of dreamthrall come to lure us down. I wish Helak was here. He's the one who's been keeping us safe. Helak said to wait here until he gets back. He went off to look at that rock formation near the burned settlement. Helak said there could be an even more defensible position, but he hasn't returned. Yeah, that sounds reasonable, but Thirdborn's been attacked before. We don't want to go back there. You might be right. I'm just so afraid. We're gonna have to carry all this equipment down, but you can help yourself to whatever's in the chest.
Right behind you.
They're coming!
Take
Careful,
your best
to the
shot.
left!
Give me a target. Right flank! Where's my mark? Out of way!
Go for the beat.
Come and get me!
I'll fix it.
Under my protection! Onward!
Right!
Helak.
He disturbs us. Singing words! You tear at our hearts!
A dead village. Voices. Feels like one of Giada's ghost stories. Water's precious here, but I don't think that's why they locked it.
That doesn't bode well. Should find a key in the laboratory. Forgive me. I keep thinking of home. I'll wager those artifacts you found fit together somehow. Let's have a closer look at Canada.
Are you here to grieve someone too? It isn't safe anywhere, so I'm not troubled by this. If I die, I at least die somewhere beautiful. There are so many flowers here. I'm sorry I never learned their names. My brother thought of them as friends, you know? He loved them dearly. He was. I wish I were as forgiving as him. He died last month. The dreamthralls killed him. Killed 3 of his comrades. He absolutely hated fighting. All he wanted to do was be a gardener. If the plague ever ends, I'll grow a garden around his grave. Right now, all I have is this bouquet. I'd bring it to him, but... it's not safe. There are things near his grave. I can't fight them. But you look like you could. Will you go chase them out? Put flowers on his grave in my stead. And maybe tell him I'll grow him a garden one day.
Still recovering. Scene Watch the back!
Gather round! Watch your right!
Another glorious battle.
Messy equipment, contaminated samples. This is no lab.
Right. Who's going first?
Wonderful. Now I'm wet.
Let's see what you got.
I'm sick.
Not bad for a scholar. Awful. These things shouldn't be caged. They should be laid to rest.
We made an oath.
We can do nothing for them.
We're down.
I am trapped. Branches and bunches of branches, unbreakable.
A bud that simply is itself. Red petals. Red petals.
I am... No.
Flowers will...
See you in your next life. Until then...
From us.
I heard the screaming. You killed them all, didn't you? My brother.
Good. Someone had to.
They needed to be put out of their misery.
What's wrong with you? You cold-hearted monster. Your husband's dead too.
And now the executioner comes for us as well. I see you, Reaper. I know what you are.
Excuse the dramatics. The two of them have become irrational during the time we spent in this cave.
Will you do the same for us? Are you our death come to greet us before the end?
The dreamthralls here were once our colleagues. When they began to turn, we all agreed they would be contained. This way, they'd at least be able to contribute to our research, even if it was only as subjects.
No less horrifying than what Adair had us originally do, when they sent us here to study the crystal spiders.
That is quite some overheated rhetoric. They just wanted to know if the crystal spiders could be useful to the Empire.
Useful? The Empire wanted to see how much of this new land could be extracted and sold. The local adherents warned us when we got here. Said this was doomed from the start. Did we listen?
Once again, you're being dramatic. We had to change plans. There is no point in researching spiders in a new world if all of your countrymen keep dropping dead.
You said it was so we could save them. Save my brother and your husband.
Those were never mutually exclusive. I always hoped that we'd find some way to save Halfor. I blame the fire. It threw everything into total disarray.
The gods judged us for our horrible deeds against nature.
One of the raging dreamthralls knocked over a lantern. It spread quickly.
It was suicide. It's what I'd have done to escape this wretched world. I envy Halfor. Die? The question is whether it's at the hands of the Steel Garrote, or here, in a state of deprivation.
She's not wrong. The Steel Garrote will think we're infected. Or worse, they'll decide we're traitors for keeping the dreamthralls alive. Envoy, we need you to secure our safety. Tell Wingard that the dreamthralls are dead.
Mo, just bring us provisions, food, water. Just enough for us to survive down here until the Steel Garrote's attention is pointed elsewhere. It's the least you can do.
You could kill us. Let's be...
What are you talking about, you lunatic?
Even if the Envoy got Wingard to protect us, there's no guarantee his words will mean anything to the Steel Garrote. They might still decide we're infected. Worse, they might decide we're trying to infect other adherents.
Then we'll just take the provisions and...
And what? They'll still run out. We're going to die. It's just a matter of whether it's by starvation or the Steel Garrote's hand. No. Better we just end it here.
She doesn't speak for us. Kill her if you must, but the rest of us will leave this cave and never look back.
What? What are you talking about? Are you mad? We can't leave the cave. If we do, the Steel Garrote will find us and kill us.
Perhaps the Envoy is right. Wimgar has been leaving us supplies, after all. He's sympathetic. You think he'd be willing to stick his neck out for us?
No guarantee of that. Better we die here. Better we do it...
Oh, shut up and help me pack.
Come and get me!
Never had a chance.
Everyone okay?
Did that artifact...
Another fragment in. This thing's just getting warmed up.
Marius, what do you know about snake bites?
All there is to know. What bit you?
I don't know. It just slithered out of my bedroll.
Listen to me, this is very important. Was its head flat or round?
Hard to say. Kind of star-shaped?
Okay. After it bit you, did it hold on or let go?
It held on, and left a bruise in the shape of an eye.
You're in luck. That's an onlooker worm snake. Harmless, though legend says they're emissaries of WoW.
Wow. The god of mysteries and illusions sent me a snake?
Be glad it wasn't a shimmering dream beast. Those are nasty.
Well, the venom won't kill you, but you'll have some interesting nightmares.
Nightmares I can deal with. But I wonder what it all means. Oh well, perhaps I'm not meant to know. Thank you, Marius. I feel a lot better.
Don't mention it.